The USS Orleck is starting to become a downtown destination, but it might have worn out its welcome at its current spot. At the end of the month, the agreement with the city to dock near the Hyatt Hotel expires, but the site for the permanent home for the Warship Museum is far from ready. News4Jax reporter Jim Pickett was on the Orleck today with the Sky 4 drone and spoke with those in charge as well as the city.
It was 5 months ago when the USS Orleck docked here in downtown Jacksonville. Well, it was only supposed to be here a very short time, but obviously, as you can see from Drone 4, that's not the case. It's still here, and now those involved with the Orleck want an extension before it has to move to its permanent home. Pam Jones is visiting from Wisconsin and wanted to get a good look at the USS Orleck. It isn't open to the public just yet, so I asked her if museums like this are important.
Definitely. Very important.
Why so?
It's history come to life. It's just showing us a part of our inside of what defends this country.
That's why those behind the Orleck like the current location. The foot traffic is important because the ship can be easily accessed. Today, they sent a letter to the city asking that they be allowed to stay at the current site until October of next year. Now, this is where the Orleck is eventually going to dock. It's supposed to end up here as the museum. I'm in front of the Sheriff's Department, but there are some problems. And with Drone 4, I can show you. This is the dock that was supposed to be refurbished. Nothing has happened here. And this is the park that is being planned in front of the Sheriff's Department. The plans for that are still up in the air, even though the Fire Museum has been moved here.
We want to delay the move because we want our visitors to be able to access the ship. So if there's construction, there's still designs happening, they may not be able to do that.
And there's no time frame yet as to when the construction of that park will be done, or even when it will begin. We reached out to the city to find out its options and what could happen. And with the Orleck, can it stay or move yet to another site until the park is ready? Also, in the letter to the city, it refers to yet another museum that could be built on the site where the Orleck is supposed to go. It would be a new Veterans Museum where a private donor has pledged $2 million as long as it's placed near the Orleck. But for now, the Orleck wants to remain where it is temporarily.
This is a great temporary location, right? So eventually, we love the idea of the development down there, the great park area and museums down there with the mosh moving. It'd just be an awesome attraction for tourists and locals as well.
So a lot of this about the Orleck is being taken under advisement by the city and the Downtown Investment Authority. They're trying to figure out exactly where it's going to happen and where this museum is going to eventually end up. By the way, if you do want to visit the Orleck, well, technically, this isn't open to visitors because of its location, even though they've been having some private tours. But in a few weeks, we're expecting an announcement because it won't be closed to visitors. What they will do is allow the public to come on board. They can't sell tickets, they can't charge admission, but they can take donations. Jim Pickett, Channel 4, the local station.